Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm doing something a little different. It's more of a muck around, but I will be doing some shooting in the next video. But this video, I'm going to be messing around with the draw weight of my compound bow. I did a previous video on this, like a review, my previous video. So I won't go into what sort of bow it is, but it does say on the limbs there, the diamond infinite edge. But today I am going to be altering the draw weight of this bow, and see, at the moment I think it's probably set around about £50, maybe a little less. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't got this measured at the moment. I did increase it yesterday and it's just a little tougher to pull back, but still manageable. So just to show you, I'm gonna draw back on this. Obviously I'm not going to release it, make sure it's not on there. So I can pull this back straight away, no problem. Just pull back on there, I can hold that. Hold that, no problem. So now I'm going to adjust this to even more poundage. The max on this is 70. I've never even pulled back a £70. I'm only just managing to hold this at the moment. It's not set max yet. There's probably another, I don't know, 25-30% left in it. So I'm going to be turning on the poundage on this. I'm going to give three turns to start with. You don't do too many turns. So there's one, there's two, and I'm going to do 3 on this side, and 3 on this side. But like I said in the previous video, if you are altering the poundage and something similar to this, don't just do one side all the way and then do the other side, because it can seriously damage your limbs, your cams, and possibly your string as well. So do not both sides at the same time, but make sure you do them equally on both ends after a couple of turns. So I'm going to do 3 turns on each. Was that 3? Fucking hell! I totally lost counting that now. I think it was. I'm just gone by the length on there. There is dots on here to indicate. I think that was only just 2 turns on that one, so we'll do another one. I'm pretty sure that was 2. Yeah. So okay. So I'm going to try this now. Just on 3 turns. Each turn you do does increase the pounds by each turn, but I'm not 100% on what that is. So we're going to try again. I'm going to try and pull this back again. Oh, fucking hell, I can definitely feel that now. It's definitely a lot harder to pull back. Alright, so I can hold that. There's a little bit of shake because I'm not used to pulling this much back, but I can hold it. But there's definitely, even just by 3 turns on either end, that's still a lot tougher to pull back. And like I said before, it doesn't matter how strong you are, but obviously it does help having more upper strength. But you can tell on me, I'm skinny. I don't have a lot of muscle. I have a high metabolism. So for me personally, putting weight on is quite difficult. Putting muscle on is quite hard as well. Right, so we're going to go again. We're just going to go 2. We're going to go 3 again, 3 turns. So there's 1. I'm going to count them as I go, because otherwise I'll get lost. Okay, we'll just do 2 on that end. I'm going to just do 2. I'm going to play a little bit safe. There's 1 turn. I can definitely feel it's a lot harder to turn now. Everything's stretching on it. Cams are getting tighter. The strings are definitely getting tighter. and the limbs are actually compressing a lot more now. So I'm going to try this again. Try and pulling this back. God, I'm dreading this. Why am I doing this? Fucking Jesus. I only just managed to do that. Wow. So that's, I don't think that bottom is even. Wow. That is definitely a lot harder to pull back. Oh my god. Okay. Just making sure it's even on them. I can see 3 max on that side, I can see 3 on that side, so it is even. You also have to make sure you double check, because if one side's uneven on the other, then that's you know, that can put a lot of pressure on your cams and your limbs as well, and cause the stream. But on his next couple of turns, I don't think I'm going to even pull this back, because my shoulder up here is really starting to hurt now. But not everybody can pull a 70-pound bow back. Crossbow is easier because you have 2 hands, and it's vertical because you have a stirrup. But with a bow, you're pulling this way rather than this way. So let's do another 2 turns on either end. Wow, this is a lot tougher to turn now. I was going to just do 1 on either end and then we'll go back, just to make sure everything is actually even. Fucking Jesus. Right, I've never actually done this to my boat before. Wow. I've actually got a bit more, it's even. Okay. So now we are very close to the full 70 pound. We're by looking at the little gap, I think it's probably about 4 mil gap. So maybe looking at about 67 pound, 65. We're looking around about the mid 60s now, and I don't think I can pull this back. But obviously what you don't want to be doing is forcing yourself to pull, oh yeah, I want to go full power, I want to go max power all the way, and I want to just pull back a 70 pound bar straight away. You can't, you know. I mean, there is some people that can. I'm not saying it is impossible, it's not. Just saying this is going to be a lot tougher. My thumb is really starting to hurt now too. Why am I doing this? Oh god. Right, I'm going to try again. I've got some good grip. Maybe I should actually wear my motorbike glove for my left hand to get some extra grip. If I end up pulling this back, I might actually use that, see if I can get some extra grip. But we're going to try this again. This is tough, really tough. Fucking Jesus. Well, if I could just get past that point from where it just gets easier, that's the joy of having a compound bar than having a recurve. Once you get past that point on the cams, the let off, I think it's about 60 to 70%, and it really eases off. It makes things a lot easier. It's just getting past that point that's the problem. I'm going to try this again. Whatever you do, don't even try and do this. Right, I'm going to have a go again, another attempt. Ready? Fucking hell. Alright, my shoulder's really starting to hurt up here. What I'm going to try, I'm going to get my glove. I'm going to see if my glove actually helps, because I'm getting sweaty palms now. So I'm going to try that. I know, bud. Kind of stupid, really, aren't I? Should be doing this. Can you see my bed there? Say hello, bud. Yeah. He's just finished eating. He's thinking, what the fucking hell is he doing? Right, so I have my glove. It's a thin glove. It's not really thick. It's just a motocross glove, and that just feel a lot hell of a lot better than I normally do for just a bit extra safety in case this does jerk out my hand for whatever reason. I'm going to put the strap in there as well. So we're going to try this again. Just feel a lot better. So we're going to try this again. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I felt that. Woo! Ow. That really hurt my shoulder. Wow. Okay. I can't believe I actually managed to pull that back. I'm actually astonished to even do that. But we're going to go the full 70 on this. And we're going to have an attempt at drawing the full 70 pound that is on this bow, the max end. That's that level. Yeah. I'm going to do a turn on this end. This is crazy. Making my thumb starting to hurt because it's really tight to turn. It's so stiff. Wow. I know also I didn't mention on the last video, with this bow, because it's infinitely adjustable, you don't need a bow press. Making adjustments to the draw weight, even the draw length on this. I've done the draw length several times to try and get things right. You don't need the bow press or anything like that, so you don't have to spend money on extra stuff. But of course, if you are changing strings, you will need a bow press for that. And some of you may already know that, but just for the people that don't know. Oh wow. Will this even turn anymore? I might have to get my other glove just to get some grip, because my thumb is really starting to hurt. Wow. Woo. I might just take this off. It's getting in my way just a little bit. Wow. It's bad enough just drawing his bow back and I can't even turn the fucking screw. Oh god. That's really difficult to turn. I'm going to try this left-handed. I don't know why, because I'm not left-handed. But considering I've got the glove on this hand. Oh god. That won't even turn anymore now. That will not even turn. Why am I doing this? I'm going to go just finish this turn. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to go, I mean there's like one turn left in this anyway, and I don't think I'm even going to pull this back for sure. So I'm just going to go all the way around with this one, try and attempt to pull this back, but I don't think it's going to be a go. Oh wow, I can hold so much. It's impressive. Just small, yeah, these are quite thick limbs, but the amount of storage they can hold is incredible. I can't wait to go back the other way because it's going to be easier. My shoulder cracked then, did you hear that? That's usually not a good sign, especially with me. Alright, I'm not going to go any more turns on this, because one and a half turns more is going to be maxed out to the full 70 anyway, but I'm not even going to do that. Just pulling on that string now. I don't think I'm even going to pull this back, but we're going to attempt it. We're going to give 3 attempts on this. I'm not going to give any more. Some people watching this, there's no point to this. I'm just demonstrating that if people have been shooting a certain poundage for so long and they just want to go max out for whatever reason, this is kind of why I'm doing this. I've never shot anything above 60 or 50 even. I've been shooting maybe in 40, maybe just short of 50. Yeah, we're gonna try. Okay, the video's been going on for about 16 minutes now. I don't want this to be too long because doing something like this is stupid, and I could seriously damage my shoulder by doing this or even attempting it. But I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it anyway. Make sure I have a good release. This is a cheap release. I really hope that this can even hold this much poundage. But let's see how far we get. We really should have an hour in this, but I don't think I'm going to pull it back anyway. But I'm going to try it. Let's have an attempt. Fucking Jesus, there's no way I'm going to pull that back. No way. I'm trying to force this one. Oh. See, this is not the way to do archery at all. Obviously the idea is just to go up in poundage for the years, and increase your poundage as you work up, get more practice in. But of course I don't practice that much. I don't shoot that much, even though I should really shoot a lot more, but I just don't. That's why I may be a little weak on the upper side. But I'm definitely going to start shooting a little more. But even so, even for someone from my stature, I don't think I'm ever going to even pull 70 pound back, not for another 20 years anyway. But I'm going to have one more attempt, but I know it's going to happen. It's not going to work. My thumb's starting to hurt, my shoulder's already cracked. Surprised it doesn't pop out. So last attempt. Oh, I did feel a tad easier, but still, it's a no-go. But of course, doing that, trying to force yourself to pull a draw weight that your body can't handle or is not supposed to handle is not the way to go. Don't force yourself. Don't force your body in something it can't do or doesn't want to do. Work your way up in steps. Think of it as if you've been carrying shopping around for your mum, you're going out shopping, and the bags are getting a little heavy on either side, and then you go again, the bags is getting heavier and heavier. The longer you walk around, it gets heavier. It's more or less the same principle. The longer you hold it back, the more you tire. But yeah, so we're going to knock this back down again. The way that I do this, it may help for a lot of people. Instead of just sticking the Allen key in anywhere on there and just guessing whether it's just a full turn or not. What I do is when you're adjusting your poundage, is to stick it as far in line as the limbs as you can, so at least when you do one full turn it should reach back to this point where it is now, and that's obviously one full turn. That's the way that I do it for me personally. So I'm going to crank this back down onto the left to go down in its poundage, and it's definitely a lot easier now. So I'm going to do 2 on this, I'm going to let it down gently. On both ends. So that's a little off, but it shouldn't really matter. If you guys want me to do a video on adjusting the draw length, I can do that if people request it. That was 2, so this is definitely a lot easier. Now, just make sure that's about even. That's about even on there. Happy with that. So we're going to do another 2 turns. There's 1, 2. Back to this side. So this is a hell of a lot easier now. There's a lot of stress taken off the limbs. The bow's going to thank me for that. I'm happy with it. Back to the 3 dots on there, 3 dots on there. Yeah, happy with that. I think I went another one. I'm going to do another 2 more. So I think that's about my draw weight. So there's 1 turn, 3 turns, 2, sorry. There's 1, 2. That makes sure I didn't do 3 on this end. I actually did that many. That's good. Then 3 marks are actually hiding on this end. They are a little off on one end, so it's hard to get it exactly right. But I do see 4 there, and I do see 4 there. So that's alright. I'm going to try and pull this back now if it does feel a little tough. I'm going to knock it down just a little for this. I don't need the glove for this, I should be fine without it. So we're going to try this, see if this feels comfortable again. It's a little tough. I can feel I'm going to get out of stamina just a little quicker, but it's not the poundage that I had before in it. So we're going to go, just do 1 turn on this. Just do 1 on either end, just to try and get it right. Like the same. That does look a little more. I should actually measure this some other way and try and get a little dead on, just to make sure there's no stress on just one cam and not the other, because obviously we don't want that to happen. You want the stress spread evenly on all of it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to stick with that poundage. I don't even know what it is at the moment, but I will be getting a tool that I can actually find out exactly what it is on there. So the little, before I do end this video, I want to give a little a tool tip that you may find useful. I know I found it useful to finding your draw length. Is to get a tape measure, hold one end, obviously about one end we think of it as just like a riser, so you hold one end with your thumb and then you just pull the tape measure back. I might do one now, see if I can find the tape measure and I'll give it a try. Nope, it is not in there. It would help a lot if my stuff did not go missing. It's not in there. There we go. Okay. I have a drawer full of crap. I have a tape measure, 7.5 meters, but I doubt your draw length is going to be 7.5 meters. It must be fucking giant if it's that long. So what you do, this is not the best way to find out your draw length. But it's like a quick measurement. what you can do is just hold one end like this. It's better to do it with a smaller measure. I've just got a big bulky one. I do have a smaller one, but you can just pull this back and it just acts as if you're actually on your drawer. So obviously your hand here, pretend you're gripping on your riser, and you pull back to what you feel it might be comfortable. Just put your finger on it, and if you've got a stopper like that, but I can't reach it, and then it says 33. Well, I do know my draw length is not 33. I feel, yeah, you're going to about to 30. I've got 31 on here, 30 and a half inches, sorry, not centimetres. I don't use centimetres, I use inch. But yeah, it's not the best way to find your draw length. Obviously there is better, more alternative ways to find your draw length, but it is a quick way of just getting think, yeah, that could be it. It could be maybe an inch or two in between that area. It's just a rough way of finding out what your draw length could be. But yeah, there wasn't any real point to this video, but it was more to show people on if you're starting, if you're used to only shooting a 40-pound bow and you want to think, fuck it, no one's around, I want to max it out, and you're like, nope, you know, and you can really damage, you can hurt yourself as well. Like did my shoulder cracked earlier, which did not feel too good. And if you have a really cheap, crappy release, this is cheap, but it's not crappy. But if you have a release that just accidentally went off on its own, even though you know you're not touching it, it's not supposed to hold that much draw weight, that could break, and you could try and fire your bow if you don't have an arrow in it, which is obviously chaos for your bow and also expensive. But yeah, this is the quick video that I wanted to make. A friend of mine mentioned it a while ago. I just remembered actually. But never actually got around to making like a little video on it. But yeah, just a little quick video. I don't know if you can actually, I hope you can learn something from this. I know by watching a lot of videos on YouTube, I've done archery for quite a few years. I've learned quite a few things. But there's a channel that I watch, New Sensei. I don't know if some of you guys are familiar with him or not. If you're a beginner in archery, he's probably a guy that you can get a lot of advice, a lot of useful information from. But of course there's a lot of other channels out there as well. But if there's anything you want to know about archery, or my bow, what equipment I use or anything like that, where can you get stuff cheap, just drop it down in the comments. I can definitely do a video on that. I'm always open to requests. I can definitely help people out. I'll do what I can. But yeah, this video has gone on for way too long. But yeah, if you like the video, drop a like down in the comment, much appreciated, and leave a comment if you want to, if anything you want to know, it's much appreciated. So see you guys around. Have a good one. Say bye, bud.